I met a guy down here. I was picking up food down here. I'm at BJ's Raw, and he was from Scranton. I said, "Man, you're coming a long way for some dog food." And he says, it's cheaper. In the long run, it's cheaper to feed raw. He said, I save all kinds of vet bills. And mainly what we see with dogs that are fed kibble, they're fed, we see all kinds of skin problems, GI problems, oral problems. You don't see that with raw. Yeah, my name's Jim Higgins. I'm a graduate of the University of Pennsylvania in 1977 at veterinary school. And I've been working now for 47 years. Small animal practice, I've not done large. And 99.9% dogs and cats. Did do some avian work for a while. The raw diet I got exposed to. My wife's very interested in this kind of stuff. And she studied it, and found and convinced me to give it a go. Let me put it to you that way, because my training was that we should never use raw. And so we gave it a go, and I'm not really sure how she found BJ's. I'm not 100% sure. But we started using this food, and I was very impressed with what was happening. I mean, our dogs, their hair coats got 100% better. The plaque and buildup of calculus on the teeth. I mean, it's not a problem. We don't have to brush their teeth every day like they tell you to do. But usually what I do is recommend to people, if they want to switch diets, do it gradually. Start mixing whatever the new food is with the food they're feeding now. And just do it gradually over, say, a week period, and there's usually no problem. We've actually done it suddenly. There was a dog we knew that was diabetic, and the owners didn't want to deal with it, so we took it and switched them from kibble on one day to raw the next day. Never missed a beat, and the dog's overall condition improved. The hair coat improved within a couple of weeks. It was just a beautiful transition, and it was sudden. If the raw is sourced properly and handled properly by the I use the term manufacturer, then you don't really have any problems. So if you get a reliable source and you handle it properly at home, I don't see any problems. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you're not feeding a lot of additives. That's the beauty of it. I mean, it's just complete food without additives. And if you look at the label on a bag of Purina or something like that, the amount of ingredients is just mind-boggling, and you have no idea what they are. You can't even pronounce the names of a lot of that stuff. So you're going to make hamburgers or pork chops or something like that. You handle raw meat. I don't see the fear. I don't understand the fear. I can tell you this: dogs and cats do not need all the additives that are in bags of dog food that can sit on a shelf for 2 years. That was just common sense. My overall opinion is that it's completely overlooked by the veterinary profession. Clients that come in, you mention raw food, and they just about go crazy because they've been told through the years over and over that it's like poison, and you should not feed your dogs that, and cats. I really disagree with that. I mean, you have to have an open mind. When we were in school, we were pretty much we had very little nutrition training. I mean, I got out of vet school in '77, and we had very, very little nutrition teaching done there. And so you get out of school and you're pretty much guided by the drug reps and food sales reps that come in, and I think veterinarians are very lax in studying raw food as an option. But I think the big thing with raw food is you have to get it from a reliable person, reliable outfit, because you're counting on them to give you the kind of food that is safe and complete, with everything they say that's on the label. But overall, I'm really in favor of it. And the reason I can say that is because my own dogs are fed raw. They've been fed raw off and on for a good 10 years. Raw only for the last 8. And man, they don't have any problems. They just don't have any health problems. We have 5 dogs, ranging in age from 6 months or 7 months to 14. They all get it, and they do amazingly well. Our one dog was diagnosed, our puppy, about 2, maybe 3 months ago, with an autoimmune disease where he wasn't producing enough red cells. And we did bone marrow biopsies, we did blood transfusions, and I was told that this was, it's a dead end. Just kept feeding him raw. My wife's very knowledgeable about holistic meds. She added that to the raw diet, and he's 100% normal. His bone marrow is making red cells again. You would never know there's a problem. So I'm convinced.